Okay, let's see what messages gonna come out for today for the group of people I'm meant to read for. If it's for you, you will know. If it's not for you, it's for somebody else. Maybe tomorrow it'll be for you. Maybe not, Whatever. Who's putting work on you? Themselves or paying someone to do it? Jesus. Somebody who loves you at the bottom? Question mark? Yeah. So I feel like there's someone who is questionable. Like they say they love you, or they said they love you, but it's a question in your brain. It's not like a statement. Like when they say they love you, it's like, yeah, I don't know about that. I'm learning to get it straight from the source. Fuck the middleman. So this person tried to be the middleman between you and source. This person probably wanted you to need their validation in some type of way, or need their attention, or need their fake love. But you learn to get it straight from the source and not this middleman person. Or maybe you learn to love yourself instead of needing love from them, or you learn to go to God instead of going to them for answers or something. Your strength. Okay. I feel like when you started going to get it straight from the source and said, fuck this middleman. This came out second. All right, this was third. This is fourth. So this is your strength. Going to get something straight from the source and not this middleman. So your strength is probably that you don't seek outside validation. You don't need it. Your strength is that you have the ability to connect. I've met a lot of people who said they'll say stuff like, pray for me, because they don't know how, they feel like they don't know how to connect the source themselves. So you might not even see this as your strength, or like one of your gifts. You might think everybody can do this, but no, everybody can. You're able to go straight to source, and you don't need to seek middlemen. Okay. Dear life, what is my meaning, my reason? You could be asking yourself something like this now, or you could have recently asked yourself that. That's the Lil Wayne song. It could resonate with you. At the end of the song, he's like, dear life, what is my meaning, my reason? That's the question I asked the reader. God bless the reader. So he is from New Orleans. The readers just be out. They just be out everywhere. So, maybe he talking to his reader, or maybe he talking to, the song is called Open Letter. So the reader of the open letter, it's probably double meanings to it, because that's how it be. Artistically, is normally multiple ways to interpret art, but whatever. Imaginary smoke is here. So if somebody's trying to create confusion or like chaos when it comes to your meaning, your life purpose, or something, or this is just a separate message about somebody wanting imaginary smoke. Well, it's like one-sided beef that somebody has with you, and it's because you don't come to them for something. Somebody wants you to need them. Well, you need to know now. I will never forget you. Yeah, somebody will never forget you to have one-sided beef. Let's see. Am I supposed to hold on. Who's putting work on you themselves, or paying somebody to do it? Who is this person who's supposed to love you, has a one-sided beef with you? A Capricorn? So is a Capricorn who was in your face talking about they love you? But it's a one-sided beef, and they actually putting work on you or paying somebody else to do it? This person is obsessed with you, okay? This person uses sex obsession, addiction, enslavement, hypermaterialism, abuse, things like that to get people to give into their darkest impulses so they can bind people to their will. This person did this to you, or that's what they do to people. But it's saying who put work on you themselves or pay someone to do it, and it's the devil card that comes out. I would be very surprised if it's not somebody with Capricorn placements heavily in their chart. Or this is someone who you know is doing this. It's like a person in your mind who their energy feels dark, their energy feels heavy. You could avoid this person, or you definitely, you do not trust them. Or you know of some very weird obsessive things that they did. Like you have proof of this person's obsession with you. Or this could also talk about addictions. They could be a sex addict, an alcoholic, or like some other type of addict. And this was made clear to you. Like the light was shined on this because with you being able to go straight to source, before religions, people worship the sun because you need it for things to grow, for you to see, for it to be warmth. You basically needed to live here on the planet. So, and with this saying, you went straight to the source and said, fuck the middleman. You went with what God told you and showed you about this person instead of listening to their fake ass, I love you. And now they have this one-sided beef with you and it's paying for people to do work on you or doing it themselves. This is supposed to make you confused about your life purpose or your purposes in life. I'm sure you probably have many. But the goal is to have you too scared, too stuck in your head, or too confused to know your purpose or live it. Okay, of course this person is doing this because you are strong. People don't spiritually attack weak people. If multiple people... It's reminding me of the saying, okay, they lost when they went to gather people up against you, because realistically, why would you need to gather a lot of people against one person? They must be strong. And they want to get some of that strength. Like, they want to tap into your power. Why would they want to do that if you was weak? So somebody's has this one-sided beef with you because of your strength. This is current. You found out about this already, though. But you might not know this. That's why what you need to know is here. You need to know that this person is still, even though you found out the light was shined on what this person is into, could have found out about dark spiritual practices, maybe through their phone, through their actions, through their hand symbols, shit like that. Do shit just not adding up. Through the company they keep, through a lot of things. Somehow the light was shined on them being this energy. And you need to know that they are currently still... This is what Spirit wants somebody to know, that they're currently still putting work on you themselves or paying someone else to do it. Out of this whole thick-ass deck, these are the cards that wanted to come out. And what's next? Sees you as the one who got away. Ew. And this person is telling people you're crazy in case you expose their secrets. Well, with the sun here, God already exposed their secrets to you. So God knows their secrets. Does this person worships people? I don't know. They worship people or they worship the internet or some shit. If they worship the devil, that's not smart because the devil don't love nobody. But a lot of Satanists, it's different shit like that. I'm not saying they are a Satanist, but the devil here, they could worship a dark, or they could worship a lower level entity or feed it knowingly or unknowingly, have it attached to them. Or this is just somebody who worships their self. They never do any type of self-evaluation. They just are very impulsive. If they want to do something, they're going to do it regardless of who it hurts. Regardless of it, like it could hurt them. They're going to feed their impulses regardless. Their obsessions and their addictions regardless. And they have a lower level entity that does not love anybody attached to them and controlling them. It shows them being a spiritual parasite with the devil here. And God knows this and showed you this, but they're concerned about you telling other people this when they already been exposed by the most powerful source that there is. Like, I don't know what's wrong with people. The Two of Pentacles is here. The King of Pentacles. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. This person is working with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius person because they feel like they have unfinished business with you. They fully need to lay you to rest. Spiritually, you could be this Queen of Wands, Sag, Leo, Aries. You're playing your cards close to your chest. You have new money coming in. And you're doing this yourself. Because as soon as I saw these two, I don't need her. I don't need him. Fuck it, I do it myself. No one's got this. No one's got that. Fuck it, I'll do it myself. Everyone's scared. Everyone's pussy. Fuck it, I'll do it myself. You know, that's a song by Russ. It's called Do It Myself. That's what I started hearing when I saw these. So you're manifesting some type of new money. Okay? It shows you becoming stronger. Not only like physically and financially, but in general. And you're doing this by standing on your square. There's a celebration coming to you. And there's increases when it comes to your health and your money. Okay, what's coming towards this devil energy? Putting work on you? Oh my God. Look what flipped over, y'all. The Four of Cups. Petition denied. Something's denied. Or it's not working. That's a missed opportunity. That's what's coming towards them. Well, it shows them wasting money. They wasted money. They wasted time, energy, money. Because the goal was for them to come out of heartbreak. But it shows them going into a season of loss and missed opportunities. Ooh. Bro. What just flipped over is an honest words. The Emperor. They're going into a season of a missed opportunity, lost money, or this could talk about bad health. But the Nine of Swords in general shows them being unable to stop thinking about you. So whatever they did that was supposed to affect you mentally is making them have like uncontrollable thoughts, and this could be even nightmares or manifesting nightmarish circumstances. This is probably a masculine energy. It shows them wanting to dominate you. Okay. Queen of Cups. They could have worked with this. So it shows them working with multiple people. It was the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Cups. The Knight of Cups reverse. Who the fuck got time? Anything else? What else you want to tell them about this devil person? Okay. The Ace of Cups and the Seven of Swords. With the Ace of Cups coming in like to this side like that, I feel like this person, because their petition is denied or their request of an entity, they're requesting an entity to do something, or they're doing some type of spell work and it's being denied and causing them losses, they're going to try to give you like a dirty offer. It's not reaching you, or it's not being accepted by you. It could be because you have this person blocked. Or it could be because you're protected, or it's because you're telling this person no. Because the Four of Cups can represent a no answer in general. But with the Seven of Swords here, it shows them being stolen from, lied to, cheated on, or cheated out of something. Okay. That's just what the card is talking about. What's coming towards you? The Fool. Did I already say what's coming towards you, though? The Three of Wands, your ship's coming in, and then the Empress. So something you've been waiting for is coming in towards you, and whatever it is, it increases the pleasure of your, like the pleasure in your life. Because the Empress normally talks about a life of luxury. Talks about love, beauty. You being very creative and nurturing. You knowing how to make things grow, and you naturally attracting beautiful things, beautiful opportunities, beautiful people. So it looks like good things are increasing in your life. That's your ships coming in. And it's in the form of a new beginning or a new adventure or travel. So I don't know. What else to tell you? Maybe I should pull more Eight of Cups. Because I pulled a lot for that person. And it was crazy. Anyway, the Eight of Cups reverse is something coming back to you. This could be you enjoying your life. This could be this Empress energy coming back to you. If it was ever lost, or if it was never lost, it's like you're realizing that something was never lost, or it's something coming back to you that you see as something worth celebrating. This is a new vitality, passion, and a celebration. This is good news. Okay. I don't know what else to tell you, but what telling people are crazy in case you're exposed their secrets and it's giving Jim Jones. Yeah, that's why they showed up as the devil. This person sacrifices their followers. It shows them having people that they use against you. They don't give a damn about them people the same way the devil don't give a damn about them. They use their followers for their agenda, and they're willing to sacrifice them for their agenda too. Just like Jim Jones. Okay, it's funny because the sun is at the bottom, and we was talking about the sun already. The sun, and it says of 417 hertz. 417 hertz could be good for you to listen to at this time if this message is meant for you. But I'm gonna read this one. It's an eagle, right? So you can have an eagle animal totem. Or you could be somehow connected to the eagle spiritually. Just take it how it applies. Or in general, the eagle is the highest flying bird. So it could just talk about you having a high perspective. Even in this card, the sun is at the bottom, but the sun is shining behind the eagle too. Cultivate confidence in yourself. You have the inner spiritual power to deal wisely and effectively with any situation. Don't allow anyone to take advantage of your kind nature. Reflect upon what actions feel best for you to take and then follow through with decisiveness. Do not allow negativity to get a grip in your life. Positive energy and outcomes are indicated. Garuda is the mystical king of the birds. A mighty eagle-like divine creature celebrated in the spiritual traditions of the East. In Sanskrit, Saparna, that word right here, Saparna, right, it means to have powerful wings and to fly well. This has spiritual significance as Garuda can cover great distances and reach tremendous heights. Garuda's earthly counterpart, the eagle, is said to use powerful winds of the storm to fly above it rather than get caught within it. The eagle spirit is a wisdom teacher, one who advises how to utilize the storms of ego to fuel the capacity to rise spiritually, to face problems head on and use them to heal and grow. Ego seeks higher sanctuary where negativities can be dealt with from before they cause further problems. One more time. Eagles seek higher sanctuary where negativities can be dealt with before they cause further problems. Another Sanskrit word, according to the Garuda, is Vishari, okay, Vishari, which essentially means conquering of poisons. This oracle argues a time when you will need to rise above the pettiness of ego. The first tarot card out was all about ego, the devil. And our first card out was representing someone doing work or paying people to do it. Okay? Anyway, this oracle argues a time when you will need to rise above the pettiness of ego and ensure you nip negativities in the bud, lest they become powerful enough to cause havoc in your heart. You don't need to become ensnared within the drama of ego. Hold on, I'll be right back. Garuda fights on the side of the light and is a bringer of powerful protection and hope, and is a symbol of rebirth. He is capable as a warrior. His dark side can be seen in that he is merciless. In Buddhism, he is known as the dignity of wisdom. Sometimes our compassion can outweigh our wisdom. Our empathy allows troublesome behaviors or circumstances to fester and develop into far greater problems later on. If you have listened to your wisdom, if we had listened to our wisdom, we would have cut them off at the root. See, I think you probably are empath, and you let your compassion outweigh your wisdom. But that's what changed. You learn to get it straight from the source and not the middleman, right? Okay, but anyway. But while it can be harder to do so later, it is not impossible. And it is Garuda who teaches us to be unyielding when that is what wisdom calls for. Eagles socialize with its own kind. You was trying to socialize with somebody who wasn't your kind, or somebody who wasn't your kind and trying to socialize with you. Therefore, an aspect of its medicine is to seek those who resonate at a similar spiritual frequency and are committed to a higher path. Such kindred spirits will not necessarily have the same belief system. They may seem quite different to you in many ways. Yet, if somebody has a commitment to honoring the hearts of all beings, they are likely to be good company for your soul, right? Garuda Eagle medicine empowers us to discern the real quality of our relationships. The company you keep can have a profound effect. You have the spiritual right and responsibility to choose which company you keep. You don't need to judge, for everyone is taking their own journey. But you do need to discern. Garuda has the mystical power to grow and shrink, depending on what is needed to accomplish this heroic task. So what if saying somebody telling people you're crazy? I don't care. When I feel the need to interrupt, I'm going to interrupt. When they saying somebody's saying that you're crazy, basically they recruited people to go against you saying that you're crazy. And I think they're saying that you're judging them because you don't want to be around them, which is fucking nuts. That's like saying, if you're sitting there eating meat and I say I'm a vegan, so I don't want to touch the meat or smell the meat, that I'm judging you because of what the fuck I want to put in my body. Like, no, I just don't want it. Like, why don't you just sit around with people who like that and y'all enjoy it yourselves? Just weird. Whole time it's because they're judging you. It's projection. They can't just sit around and enjoy what they're doing without talking about you. Like, and you don't even want to be around them. Anyway, Garuda has the mystical power to grow or shrink, depending on what is needed to accomplish his heroic task. By becoming large enough to block the sun and cause thunderstorms just by flapping its wings, to become small enough to hide in the crevice and avoid capture. Garuda teaches us when to step up and shine bright and bold, and when to fly under the proverbial radar. The oracle of Garuda Saparna is a talisman of divine protection and soul smart strategy. The Garuda is a wild spirit, free and instinctive. Is wisdom and empowerment needed to rise above negativity, not from avoidance, but from a place of wisdom and clarity. This oracle guides you to rely on your instincts and to be true to your heart. In doing so, you may not always look like a perfect person from the outside, but you are proceeding in resonance with your own heart's wisdom. The healing process says, it's time to imagine you are a mighty eagle. Spread your arms as though you were, spread your arms as though they were wings and fly around your room. You may swoop and soar effortlessly. If you can safely stand on a chair or step, do so. Imagine, intend, sense, or feel that you are gazing down at your life from a higher perspective. What do you see? Are there issues that need to be dealt with immediately before they escalate? Do you need to make yourself available? Do you need to make yourself unavailable to certain negativities? Do you need to withdraw and seek spiritual connection whilst the storm behind you unfolds? Give yourself permission to see, sense, feel, and acknowledge your own wisdom. When you are ready, ground yourself safely in your nest. Place your hands in prayer at your heart and bow. You are bowing to the light, to divine wisdom, to Garuda, the eagle spirit teacher within your soul, and to the great gift of life, which enables all souls to grow and evolve. You can complete your healing process by coming back to the here and now, remembering your human self and human name, and hydrating your body. All right, y'all. Thanks. Bye.